table, the torch is lit. Which is the energy produced there? Light energy and light energy, isn't it? And what is the one we use? We use light energy. The same way, the firewood is burning in an oven. You have written that, isn't it? What are the energy produced there? Yes, light energy, heat energy, isn't it? Because fire is there, there is light and heat. And what is made use of when the firewood is burning? Heat energy. Next one, the cracker is bursting. What are the different types of energy produced there? Light energy, sound energy and heat energy. So what is the energy which we use in that case? Yes, we use light energy and sound energy. Do we use heat energy? No, because we know if you go near the cracker very close you will get burned and it is very dangerous, isn't it? So why do we break a cracker? To hear the sound and to see the light, isn't it? So you would have completed the table. Some of you have already sent me. Now, which are the different types of energy we have learned these days? Yes, we have learned light energy, sound energy, heat energy, etc. Isn't it? Now today we are going to learn two more types of energy which we use in our daily life. So next down you have another table given in your textbook. That table is, look at the situation. The first one is when a sparkler is lit. What is a sparkler? Have you heard something called as kamitiri or putiri? You can see here. Instead of breaking, you have it in your hand. When you burn it, you can see the sparkling light. That is called as a sparkler. What are the different types of energy produced in the sparkler? Yes, there is sound energy, light energy and heat energy. So these are the three types of energy which is produced in when a sparkler burns. Next one you can see, while riding a motorcycle. We know to ride a motorcycle we use fuel. We use the energy from the fuel. And what are the different types of energy that are produced when the motorcycle is running? What are the energy produced? Yes, we all know sound energy is produced because when you ride a motorcycle you can hear the sound. Then, yes, heat energy is produced. Is it only that? No, we know that, isn't it? Because when you pour fuel, the motorcycle is moving. So when the motorcycle is moving, what happens to the parts of the motorcycle? It is also moving. So what type of energy is that when a motorcycle or a vehicle or any other thing works or moves? What energy is it? Yes, that energy is called as mechanical energy. What is it? It is called as mechanical energy. What is mechanical energy? Using electricity or using fuel. When you make the engine parts to work, that energy is called as mechanical energy. Is it clear? When the engine parts of a particular machine works with the help of electricity or any fuel, it works with the help of mechanical energy. So what is mechanical energy? When the engine parts move, that is mechanical energy. For example, I have a mixer grinder here. You would have seen a mixer grinder. All of you are having grinders at home, isn't it? In the mixer grinder, what do we have? We have a motor inside this mixer grinder. How does this mixer grinder work? With the help of electricity, isn't it? It works with the help of electricity. It is connected here. When we turn on the mixer grinder, what happens? The grinder works like this. Take this thing, this shaft turns. Why is it turning? Because inside the mixer grinder there is a motor. So what happens to that motor? when electricity passes through this and reaches here, we put on the switch, what happens? The parts of the motor starts working. And then it helps this thing to turn. So you would have seen your mother putting the thing like this. When you put it, this is for you to see. You can see the blade is turning. Okay. When the blade turns, if you put things in this, it will get grinded or powdered, isn't it? So the same thing like the motorcycle happens in a mixer grinder also, and also other machine, like which are the other different machines in your home? Yes, you have washing machine, isn't it? You have the fan turning in your room, then you have the mixer grinder. So like that, motor by which we pump water to the tank, all these have a motor or an engine inside. And when electricity or using any other fuel, when it starts working, what happens? The machine parts work, and the machine parts work due to mechanical energy. Now in your textbook, you have a reading note given here. Please look into the textbook. The first one is mechanical energy. Electrical energy or the energy produced by burning fuel is used to make an engine work and in turn to make machine parts move. Working of an engine involves mechanical energy which enables the vehicles to move. I hope it is very clear. So what is mechanical energy? Using electricity or any other fuel, when you make the engine parts of a machine to work, that is called as mechanical energy. Now we have one more thing, that is the sparkler is burning. We saw, isn't it? Do we have mechanical energy there? No. Do we have mechanical energy or is electricity used there for a sparkler to work? No, we know, isn't it? Then how does the sparkler work, or how does the sparkler burn? Yes, we give fire to it, isn't it? And what is there in that? If suppose you are burning a matchstick, or you are burning a candle, or you are burning a sparkler, what type of energy is there in it? How does it start working? Do we give electricity? No. That is, all other things contain chemical energy. What energy is it? That is called as chemical energy. Now what is this chemical energy? Energy that is contained in all objects is called as chemical energy. For example, in this candle, how does this burn? We light with a matchstick, isn't it? So the matchstick contains chemical energy. The matchstick that is inside this wood and in this powder here, this contains chemical energy. In the candle, in the wax, there is chemical energy. Now suppose here I have a buzzer and I have a battery with me. So if I put this battery, the buzzer can work with the help of a battery. Now I am putting this battery. In a torch and all you have seen batteries, isn't it? So in this battery, when you connect here, you can hear the sound. So how is this buzzer working now? Because of the battery. Do we have electrical energy here? No. What is there in this battery? The battery contains chemical energy. So what is chemical energy? We need to know, isn't it? How does chemical energy come inside this matchstick? How does chemical energy come inside this candle? How does chemical energy come inside the battery? We need to know that. So how does it come? Here you can see another reading note given in your textbook, chemical energy. The energy contained in a substance is called as chemical energy. So what is chemical energy? The energy which is contained in a substance. Let it be anything. Let it be battery, let it be a matchstick, let it be a sparkler, let it be a battery. Whatever substance it is, it contains chemical energy. So what is the meaning? There is chemical energy in all the substances which is there on the earth. Now from where does this chemical energy come? We all know that plants have a process called as photosynthesis, isn't it? Here you can see what happens during photosynthesis. Yes, the light from the sun is absorbed by the plants, isn't it? And it prepares food with the help of chlorophyll. And the food is stored in different parts of the plant after photosynthesis. And when it is stored, what happens? The sunlight is absorbed by the plants. So what is there in the sunlight? Yes.
The sun contains solar energy. That solar energy is converted into chemical energy during photosynthesis and is stored in the plants.
So how does this chemical energy come into all these things? We know all these things come from plants, isn't it? And we also get energy from food. That energy contains chemical energy. How do we get the chemical energy? Yes, when we eat the food or when we eat the plant, that chemical energy comes inside our body. When the plants dry, we take the wood of the plant, isn't it? Or the tree that contains chemical energy. The leaves of the plants contain chemical energy. The food which the plants give us contain chemical energy. From where does the plant get all these things? From sunlight. So is it very clear for you? So what is chemical energy? The energy contained in a substance is chemical energy. Plants convert solar energy into chemical energy through photosynthesis. Thus it stores this and reaches the animals through the food. Animals means in human beings, in birds, in all the other things, it reaches through food. While burning firewood too, we get chemical energy stored up in the plants. So all substances contain chemical energy. Now when you look into the table here, just tell me why when a sparkler is lit, heat energy, light energy and sound energy is there. Riding a motorcycle, what are the different types of energy which is produced? Yes, heat energy, sound energy and mechanical energy. Again, while operating a mixer grinder, what are the different types of energy that is produced? Heat energy, sound energy and mechanical energy. And one more is there, while operating an electric motor also. Write down the different types of energy that is produced. So this is the class for today. Please complete the table and write down the reading note which is there in your textbook.